Today in Your Kids, a look at the importance of an early education when it comes to music and how a music garden class could be perfect for you and your kids.
La 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 la, sing little children, sing with me. I love you and you love me.
And the lady leading the Music Garden class today is Susan Curtin. Susan, what exactly is Music Garden?
Musikgarten is an early childhood music and movement classes. They go from ages newborns, actually up to keyboard, but today we're looking at Nest is offering them for newborns to age 5.
Okay, so what do kids learn in Music Garden? Why is music important?
Music is very important. Children are naturally drawn to music. There's a lot of underlying things and components that are happening during the class.
Okay.
Of course, the children are enjoying the class.
Yes.
They're bonding with the parents, which is a very important thing to have a very good bond with your child. There's also language development that is happening underneath as well with the rhyming words. They're learning body awareness. They're doing finger plays. We're doing a lot of rhyming. They're learning spatial awareness as we're moving through the room. Many different components that happen.
All important things that early childhood educators tell us we need, and
Yes.
it's just by playing and having fun and singing songs.
Yes, exactly.
So what makes Music Garden different from other little kid music classes?
Musikgarten is the only program that offers from newborn all the way to keyboard, and there is a continuity through there. So we're doing rhythm patterns and melody patterns, and they continue on through the toddlers, through the preschool, and then they go into what we call music makers, where they start actually recognizing those patterns they've been hearing by visually and writing them down, and then to lead up to going into keyboard where they're starting to play all those ones that they know by auditory, they know visually, and now they can start playing those patterns in songs that are familiar to them and unfamiliar.
So those painfully boring piano lessons that we all took as kids are actually made fun and easier because I have the basics, the background on it.
Exactly.
All right, Susan, what do we do for the kids who aren't going to sit and listen? What do we do for the disruptive kids?
Those children, that is fine. If there's a few that are just moving around the room, I don't worry about it. You can't make a child sit still. Even if they're going around the room, they're still hearing and they are getting the music in. I've heard so many times that the children when are not sitting in the class, they go home and they're singing the songs. So not just because if they're not participating doesn't mean they're not getting in at the class. And it's my job, if I have quite a few that are up moving around, we all get up and move around. That's my cue.
Okay, what if I don't have any musical skill? What if I can't sing? What if I can't keep a rhythm?
Well, in class, you don't have to do any solos. You don't have to worry about it. In the class, we're singing together as a group. And the group is actually very much focused on a participation level, not a performance.
It's just as everybody together, whether it's good or bad, it's everybody
Exactly.
together. What can I expect from a first Music Garden class?
First Music Garden class, if you've never attended it before, we're going to be sitting around in a circle. We're going to have the children be on the mother's laps. We'll be doing bouncing songs, rocking songs. We're going to be playing some instruments. Today we're specifically going to be doing some shakers and some bells and some sticks. Sometimes we use scarves for like a peekaboo activity. Sometimes we do drums and other instruments as well.
If you want to try things out, there's actually another open class coming up on the 28th.
That's right. On August the 28th at 11 o'clock here at Nest, we'll be having another free preview class for anybody that's interested.
All the details are on breakfasttelevision.ca. Should we go sing some maracas? Do we have maracas?
We have shakers.
Okay, let's go play shakers. My shaker's excellent. It's too bad I didn't make the final leather, but my shaker's bad.
Oh, I bet you showed them all up.
All the toddlers were jealous. It really was a super fun class, and there, as I said, there is another free preview class coming up next Wednesday.
And a great thing to do together. You were saying a lot of these women, it's the first time out of the house for a lot of them in a while. It can be really hard when you first have a baby, but it's something you can do together that's bonding and learning and growing. It's good.
And as we've learned from grandmas and grandmas before them, lullabies calm the child down.
Yes.
So when you don't know what to say, little baby, sing with me. It works. It works.
Just like this, the bouncing for the
bouncing
hours. Don't stop, honey. Don't stop.
Parents will tell you,
Keep
you
singing.
can actually sleep and bounce and walk.
Just that tired.
It's totally possible.
That tired.
So if you need some ideas, you'll find breakfasttelevision.ca. It's a great opportunity. Let's check weather conditions here.